Mabuhay! From the land of many hugots, Philippines. Ang sabi ng nanay ko, ang batang mabait, bibigyan ng chocolate. Maraming salamat po. Hello everybody and welcome to Money Mondays with SIR CHUBBY. For this week, we're going to talk about how to invest young and how to be ready for Miss Universe. For this week's question, this came from Richard de los Reyes. Hello, Kuya Chubby. Here is my question. What are the tips for the young people on savings and investing? To answer your question, Richard, first, I believe I need to define what the demographics we're talking about when we're saying young people. For me, when I say young people, it would be between teenagers and young adults, probably between 17 to 25 years old. So I remember when I was young, when I graduated college about 2 months ago, I had this friend who already worked in a call center. He was very successful and he climbed up the corporate ladder very fast. At a matter of 5 years, he was already an OM, an operations manager, and he had this salary during that time, about 80,000 pesos. So when you look at him, he looked the part of a successful person financially. He had nice clothes, he wore good makeup, he bought branded bags, branded shoes, branded boyfriends, branded friends. And I had an appointment with him about 5 years ago. He did not have any money. In fact, he was buried in 3 credit cards and he was broke actually. So again, for young people, I would start with just take advantage of being young and earning young and having money while you are young. Tip number 1. Learn the habit of saving early. The very most important thing that you need to learn while you are young is to have the habit of saving and just not touching that savings when you are young. Try to open an account. You can ask assistance from your parents or from titos or from friends that already have an account. Open a regular savings account. Preferably, if you can afford, you can open a passbook account. Don't open an account that has an ATM, because when there's an ATM, you get to withdraw during emergencies. So look for a way that it gives you a hassle to withdraw. Like if you put it in an envelope or a jar or put a vault, then put electricity in it. So when you touch it, you get electrified. You know, something like that you won't be tempted to touch your money, especially if your friends are always going out. You know, because you always believe in the YOLO, yo. Then the habit is like this: when you earn, right away take out a certain percentage and save it. Tip number 2, master the habit of delayed gratification. What do I mean by delayed gratification? In a nutshell, it's having the habit when you want to buy something, you don't buy it right away, even if you have the money already. For example, you want to buy a shoe and you already have savings on your account, but again, that's for your savings account. So what you do, you don't touch your savings or you don't ask money from your parents. What you do is you save for it. You save for it until you are able to afford it on your own. So that's an example of delayed gratification. Tip number 3, master the money jars. Assuming that you have the habit of saving already. So what you do is now go a step higher or a notch higher, then learn and master the money jars concept. The basic money jar concept is you have a 10% giving jar and a 20% savings or investment jar. So the 10%, some people call it tithe, I call it tithe. Some people call it giving jar. You can give it to foundations, you can give it to beneficiaries, you can give it to your church. As long as you give it, the purpose of that is to teach you discipline and to teach you generosity and to believe in a life of abundance. 20%, what you do with your 20% is put it in an investment. Once your savings, the savings that you started reaches an amount like 5,000 pesos, open a mutual fund account. What's a mutual fund? Generally speaking, it's a pool of money managed by a professional fund manager as handsome as me. Once that your money reaches 5,000, look for a mutual fund who has a very good reputation. Since you are young people, you can check the internet, you can Google mutual fund, available mutual funds in the Philippines. So any young person like me can afford. Tip number 4, open a stock market account. Out of your 20%, you can have 10% in the mutual fund once you're already doing it on a monthly basis, and other 10% in a stock market account. You can choose a broker, whether it's online or offline. Preferably for me, you should have it online. Check your account every once in a while, like in a week, and just buy stocks for the long term. For guidance in investing in the stock market, there are a lot of people who are now teaching how to invest or how to manage your investments or the companies to buy in the stock market. But you can also visit our page and Facebook, In Him Business Consultancy. We ask for Gray or maybe for Drew. They can help you and guide you where to put your money in the stock market. In summary, again, in my experience, especially in my personal mistakes, I used to think and I used to copy rich people. I copy what they wear. I copied their gadgets. But apparently, I did not know that they already had the foundation of investing and saving. For example, if you are earning 100,000 and spending 100,000 or even more than 100,000 because you can use credit, then you are being financially illiterate or financially dumb. The best thing to do to be successful financially, especially when you are young, is whatever you earn, let's just say 100,000, you spend 50,000. And that extra 50,000 you put in your jars and save it for the long term. And that's also a keyword, for the long term. Also, it's very important that you also invest in yourself, meaning you educate yourself. In this kind of time of age, it is very important that you as a person are educated about a lot of aspects of life, because you can always Google the information, you can always ask a friend, you can always ask a person or a professional, or you can buy some books and join some seminars. Again, I'd like to thank you, Richard De Los Reyes, for asking that question. I hope we are able to answer your question. Keep your questions coming, especially for those young friends of ours. And we'd like to thank you for watching Money Mondays. Please don't forget to subscribe here with Money Mondays with Sir Chubby. We will do our best to help you and guide you in your investing, in your savings, as well as business as well. Again, thank you so much for watching. And always remember, do what you love and love what you do. You are a passionpreneur.
Good morning, Miss Philippines. The question is, what is your stand on the war on drugs?
Thank you for that beautiful question. Well, if there's war and drugs, I don't stand. I run.